So like I said, it's very important that before this meeting, you did your assignments. Okay, and I'm seeing a couple of us saying we did, but the number is still not encouraging. I've not gotten up to half saying that they did theirs. You know, I've not gotten up to half of the people here saying that they did theirs. The assignment was very simple. You know, I said today is the official launch date of the 90 days game plan, 6th of September to 6th of December. And I gave us a couple of assignments to do before the launch date, okay? I said, number one, write the rank you want to hit in this 90 days. Number two, your team number, the number of teammates you're going to have. Number three, what's your income goal for the 90-day period. Number four, cell meeting attendees. Number five, number of gift checks. Number six, your reward. Number seven, write out fresh contacts and chicken list, okay? Number eight, list out why you must run the challenge. Number nine, position your accounts. Make sure your accounts are upgraded and are ready for this massive activity that are about to hit it. And finally, number 10, I said activate your team. If we did proper activation, we should be having, I'm sure how I'll know we did activation is if we have up to 1K people in this meeting. That's how I know we did that proper activity. I saw some people calling. I know I saw Biola yesterday calling people. Some people were calling. You know, I said, call your teammates. After we're done with this plan, you wish that your people were here to hear what we're talking about. So I hope that we did all these 10 things, okay? So I'm not going to start reviewing them one by one. I'll just go ahead and share my screen right away so we can jump right into it. If there's no reminder on any of the group chats you're on, please do a reminder. Remember, let's not forget week 1, I mean, not week 1, week 2, week 2, week 3, week 4 groups. Let us also remember to do our reminders on all those groups, okay? So like I said, the date is today, 6th of September to 6th of December. And what are you emerging to? You're emerging to whatever you wrote down. You know, you're emerging to whatever rank you said you want to emerge to, whatever position, whatever. That's what you're emerging to, right? But I'm also going to give a guideline. Now, these things that you're emerging to, we're going to have a major celebration. We're going to have a major celebration on the in January during our, by next week, by God's grace, we should have had the date for our retreat. Next Monday, Super Summit, we should have the date of our retreat. We're already trying to finalize that, okay? Because I want to pay for the place and all that before we publish it. Now, what are you emerging to? On that day, when we have our retreat, we're going to have training days, day for training. We're also going to have day for mega events and all that. It's going to be the biggest retreat we've ever had as a team, okay? On that day, those who did this 90-day game plan, those who took it serious, those who worked hard, those who were hardworking enough to submit their assignments to their uplines, their leaders, and all yesterday or early this morning, these are the people who are going to emerge. And they're going to be celebrated massively on that day. So that's really one of the goals that we're working towards, okay? These are the 10 things. I'm just going to give us, for benefit of doubt, 2 seconds to screenshot this. For those who maybe you were not here yesterday, your leader just activated you, you've not been around, you've not been active. This is your first cell meeting in the first 1 month. No problem. I'm going to just give you benefit of doubt. What I want you to do is quickly go to the screen and screenshot my current screen that shows the assignment you're supposed to do. If you haven't done it before and you're doing it for the first time today, go to the comments and say, I'm done. Quickly. Go and screenshot my current screen. Please, is the network clear from your end? Is the network clear? Okay. Okay, that's fine, okay? Now, so what is what are we expected to do? Very simple. This game plan, the 90 days game plan, you're going to recruit 8 people and work with them to activate till the last generation. Now, 8 is the maximum, right? The minimum is actually 2, but I want to work on the maximum first of all. The minimum is 2, the max is 8. So I'm going to work on 8, and then with time, I'll work on 2. Don't worry, as I continue, you get what I'm trying to say. Recruit 8 people, okay? And then work with them to activate till the last generation. The key point here is working with, I hope everybody here is writing. The key point here is working with them till they activate to the last generation. And I'm going to show us exactly what to do. There will be no ambiguity in this meeting. Exactly what to do, we know. Okay? Out of these 8 people, the goal is bad as he bad. At least 2 of these legs, of these 8 people, because 8 people can also represent 8 legs, at least 2 will emerge totally using the binary duplication model. I'm going to share with you what the binary duplication model is all about. Are you following? The goal this period is you must recruit minimum of 8 people personally. Now, this is where everybody will bear their father's name. This is not a case of, oh, my upline or my downlines did this, my downlines did that. Anybody, at the end of the day, when we are celebrating people, we are not going to celebrate, oh, you have people that activated, you have, you personally must have sponsored people. And I'm going to tell you some things that we're going to do to monitor and make sure that we are checking what we're going to do. We're going to screenshot our DTT. You screenshot your DTT from today, 6th of the month, where we are starting the challenge up until 6th of December, where we're now going to compare, a lot of comparison, okay? Screenshot your DTC, the summary of your DTC that shows left and right points, total direct bonus, so we can see that you actually, the direct bonus increased, okay? Total matching bonus, total everything for different, just screenshot it for today, okay? So like I said, goal is to recruit 8, minimum of that, out of that 8, minimum of 2 of them are going to emerge using duplication model, okay? Now, the 8 people should be recruited within week 1 to 4. So by week 1, you've already done your first 2, okay? Within the first week of this challenge, first 7 days, you should have done your first 2 people. And I'm going to tell you why that is so important. And then rest of the 30-day period, the 4-week period, you can now be doing the other people, right? But for those who are very, very, very sharp, if you can get your 8 in 1 week, you can start working with them. But if you cannot do that, it's fine. Your first week, you must first of all do 2. Second week, you can do 2. Third week, you can do 2. Fourth, you can do 2. Or everything at once. But my point is that first 4 weeks, you must do minimum of 8. And in that 4 weeks, your first week, you must first do 2. Okay? Like I said, everything is going to be explained as we move on. Now, once the first 2 come on board, what are you going to do with them? Very simple. The moment the first 2 people come on board, you begin to work with them, okay, to duplicate. You start cascading it down. Everybody starts doing project activate. In fact, the next, when I do next, the next cell meeting I'm going to handle on Monday, I'm going to have the activate t-shirt on. In fact, I'm going to be very, very active with us this period. So I know normally I just handle Monday super cell meeting. And once in a while I do Tuesday if we have something like this or we're going to share. But because of this challenge, there are going to be times, there may be weeks I may do 3, weeks I may do 2. You know, sometimes I may just randomly do Thursday because I want all hands to be on deck. So the next cell meeting I'm going to handle, I'm going to be wearing the activate t-shirt so you can understand, as in it's a serious matter. It's a very serious matter, okay? So you work with the moment the first 2 people join the business, what happens to you? You start working with them towards Project Activate. And I'm going to explain what Project Activate is, okay? Now, the good thing about today's meetings, I'm going to be explaining this to you from the angle of you being a teammate, and also from the angle of you being talking to your downlines, talking to your prospects. Are you following? So I'm going to handle it from the angle of teammates, how you teammates are going to handle it. And also I'm going to show you exactly how to speak to prospects about it. So a prospect can join the business and also be part of this Project Activate. If you understand so far, go to the comments and say, I understand. Before I move on. If you understand, go to comments and say, I understand. Okay? So now what is awesome? So now what is Project Activate about? Okay, the project is about creating awareness for people to learn how to live their lives to the what? Fullest, without any limitations caused by lack of finances or lack of time. The project is on a mission to create a group of financially independent men and women who are currently engaged in the public, private, civil service, military, paramilitary, bankers, lecturers, and even unemployed. So what does this mean? This is what we are going to be selling to what? Prospects. Are we following? This is something that we're going to be selling to what? Prospects. It also works for teammates as well, but also, like I said, it's also going to be sold to what? Prospects. Now, selected persons can be able to raise money for their personal projects, for travels or non-expense paid trips, and to give back to their society through charity. Everybody screenshot this. Everybody. I'm going to make the slide available, don't worry, but still screenshot this because some of you, your leaders didn't to share slides with you. Screenshot this quickly. If you're done screenshotting, come to the comments and say, I'm done. Okay? So this is one of the scripts that we're going to be using this period. Yes, we have our normal script. We show pull out screenshots from your personal project within a period of time. Yeah, we have that normal script, right? But this is going to be what? An addition. This is going to be an addition for us, okay? We're done screenshotting, fantastic. Let's move on. Now, what is Project Activate? Project Activate says, well, so this is now us telling not to prospect and also you teammates get it clearly, okay? With 49,991 accounts, somebody can make 28.6 million, 100% scenario. How does it work? What are we going to do? Now, what are you going to do? Very simple. The goal is with one account, 49,990, the goal is for the prospect to make 28.6 million, or you as a teammate here running the 90 days challenge, because 90 days is a 12-week period, okay? To earn at least 28.6 million naira within a 12 weeks period, not 12 months, 12 weeks period through the leverage system in the connected economy. So what are we going to do? Very simple. The game plan, remember I said at the beginning, is that you should recruit at least 8 people. The goal is everybody's running to recruit 8 people. But if something happens to you and you are not able to recruit at least 8, worst case scenario, fall on 2. And I'm going to show you there are 4 levels to this. The goal is do 8. Those who are going to be running it, because this activates, we have Project Activate, we have Project Activate Pro, we have Project Activate Pro Max, and we have Project Activate Mega. Project Activate Mega is where you do your 8 and you start working with that 8. Activate Pro Max is where you do 6. Activate Pro is where you do 4. And then normal Project Activate is 2. You're working with 2 to permeate down. Okay? Good. Because I wanted to simplify it. I wanted to do this for both the high flyers, those who are for leaders and all that, and also for somebody who is just coming in. So everybody find your way where you went out. Okay. So how does the Project Activate work? Remember, like I said, there are 4 levels. There's Project Activate, there's Activate Pro, Activate Pro Max, and Activate Mega. So let's discuss how the Project Activate works, okay? You've connected 2 people into the business. Once you've done your first 2 connections, you've connected 2 people personally, you have been activated. Do we understand that? Once you've connected minimum of 2 people, you have been activated. What are you going to do? You work with that 2 people that you connected by yourself, okay, to ensure that they also are also activated. How are they activated? By connecting their own 2. Do we understand that? You join the business, you've connected minimum of 2 people. That means what? You are now activated. You work with those 2 people to also be activated by doing what? Connecting their own 2 to the business. The third level is you teach those people who you have connected now that for them to stay active, they must help those last set of people to also do what? Activate. So everybody is activating. And what is activating? The goal is everybody is connecting 2 down the line for you to be on Project Activate. Do we understand that? Okay, let me continue. You understand more as we continue. Okay. So let's do the lazy man scenario. Are you following? Let's do the what we call lazy man scenario from week 1. Are you following? You have activated, you've been activated. How have you been activated? You have connected your own to. And every Friday, we're going to be celebrating those who have activated. Okay. Week 1, this is you at the top. You've connected your own to. You have been activated. What happens to you? You have gotten paid 7,000 direct bonus, right? Ambassador, some people are matching 6,500 direct bonus. We'll come to you later, but let's focus on those who are doing 7,000. The 6,500, the plan I'm going to show you will balance it out. Okay, so don't worry, direct bonus will balance it out. Now, what happens to you? Week 2, you ensure that those 2 people who you have joined, you make sure that they also activate as well. They have activated, they have connected their own to. You have 4 new people in your team. That's 14,000 direct bonus. By week 3, the same thing happens. Those 4 people who are there, guess what? They are also what? Activated as well. So now a total of 8 people have joined your team through this 90-day game plan, right? You've made 28,000 matching bonus. By week 4, the same thing happens. Everybody there is getting activated. You have 16 people in your team. Guess what? You've done 56,000 matching bonus alone. By week 5, what happens again? We do another thing. Everybody on that level is activated. 32 people in your team right now, 112,000. You can see this is very simple. Even a layman can understand this duplication model. I wanted to make it as simple as possible. I thought Ambassador launched something like this in our team. I said, okay, let me make it simple for us too. Very simple. By week 5, you've done 112,000 with 2 people in your team. By week 6, the next side has activated. We have 64 people in our team right now. What have we earned? 224,000. By week 7, we have 128 people in the team. What have we earned? 448,000. By week 8, the same thing. Everybody is multiplying. Everybody is just activating. This is Project Activate. Everybody 2. Okay. You've done the 256. You've done 896,000. Okay. By week 8, by week 9, what has happened? You've multiplied yourself again. Everybody has activated. You've done 1.792 million naira. You can see it's getting more interesting right now. Week 10, we multiply again. We've done 1,024. What has happened to us? 3.584. That's why I told us to write the number of who we want in our team. So we have a projection. Nobody wrote up to this number. So you can see that it's massive. Week 11, we have 2,048. We've done over 7 million naira from this week 11, 7.168. Week 12, we have done 4,096 people in the team, and we have a massive team. And at this point, it has multiplied by 2. We have done 14.336. Okay. If you add the first set of people, 2, 4, 8, all that to the bottom of the table, we've done a total of 8,190 when you add everything together. Are we following? We add everything together. We have done, sorry, give me a second. We've done a total of 8,190. And then the income is 28.665 million. Now you can see why at the beginning of the meeting, I said that the goal is for us to hit at least 28.66 million. This is where the mathematics is coming from. Now, let me break it down to different percentages. Because the truth is that no matter how perfect you are, not everybody is going to do what they are supposed to do. No matter how perfect you are, not everybody is going to permeate and duplicate the way we're talking about. Do we understand that? So let us say at 100% success rate, 90-day game plan, at 100% success rate, you have gotten 28.665, meaning every single human being in the team duplicated, every single person multiplied, every single person did what they were supposed to do. We have done what? 28.665. But guess what? At 50% success rate, meaning that only 50% of the people activated, only 50% of them activated. Guess what? That's 14.332, 500 millionaire. At 20% success rate, meaning just 20% of the people you brought into the team, you know, only 20% of all the people did activate. What happens to you? You have done 5.733. And the final one is what? 10% success rate. At 10% success rate, meaning that just 10% of the people in your team, meaning out of 10 people who joined the team, down the line, only 1 does multiplies. Out of 20, only 2. Out of 30, only 3. Like that. Okay. At 10% success rate, that is 2.866500. So meaning at 10% success rate, if you run this challenge with your full heart, you do everything you need to do, even if you score 10% success rate, you are leaving the 30-day challenge with 2.866. Do we understand that? Is that, if this is clear so far, please help me go to the comments and say clear. If this is clear so far, go to the comments and say clear before I continue. Okay, I still have a lot to share, so I don't have much time. Okay, good. So let's continue. Okay, now note that this scenario is assuming that everyone does just one account. Are you following? This scenario, this mathematics is assuming that everybody just does one account, right? But the truth is that that's not going to happen. People are going to do multiple accounts. It's not possible that everybody does one account, right? So seeing that there will be multiple accounts and there will be upgrades, the outcome will definitely be more. I want you to get very excited about this 90-day game plan. The scenario is that everybody does one account, but we know that that's not possible. That's the truth. It's a lie. People will do 3, people will do 7, people will do 15, people will do 5, people will do 31, people will do 10, like that. And then obviously some people will do 1, right? But the truth is that after the presentation, some people do multiple accounts. After QSG, people do multiple accounts. After it's normal. That means that the scenario, the outcome will be more. There is also direct bonus to earn. Remember, I said the least person in the team is connecting 2. But those who are higher flyers will do at least 8. Are you following? The least person, if this challenge, you don't do anything, at least connect 2 and then do project activate for the 2. But for those who want to do more, what happens to you? Let me show you. Now, the 8 personal recruits will be divided into 4 activate groups spread across your different legs. Are you following? So don't get confused. Ambassador, you are saying 2, you are now saying 8. Yes. The variance is 2 to 8. The minimum anybody should do is 2. Okay, let me not jump ahead of myself. As I'm explaining, you understand it very easy. So what's the first level? The first level is you are just doing project activate. And project activate is you have gotten your first 2 recruits. In fact, let me do something. Let me do something. Let me simplify. Let me simplify the process. Hold on. Just hold on, guys. I don't want ambiguity. That's what I don't understand. So I just did something now so that you can understand very well. Now, like I said, there are 4 levels to this plan. The first level is project activate, where you have 2 recruits personally and you do the table I followed you. Your goal, you've recruited your 2-week one. So this week now, everybody right now is running. Between today and Tuesday, the goal is that even if you do not register anybody, 2. As in, if it means you have to bring your grandmother from the grave, grandma, wake up. Oh yeah, I want to activate, come and pay. Let it happen. Let nobody under the sound of my voice, let Tuesday not come and you've not recruited at least 2. May God forbid it. Tell your neighbor, God forbid it. Are you following? Let it not be heard of. So level 1 is project activate. You have 2 personal recruits and you are working with them that period. Working with their deadlines, they're working the line down with the plan I showed you. But the next level, for those who say, I want to take it a notch higher, I have multiple accounts, I want to spread across multiple accounts. What do I do? Instead of doing just 2 recruits, you're going to do 4 recruits. And that is what you are on level 2, which is Project Activate Pro. So Project Activate, you are doing 2 recruits, you are following the plan. Project Activate Pro, you are doing 4 recruits. And I'm going to show you exactly what you're going to earn if you do those different levels. 4 recruits. So those who are saying, I want to do Project Activate Pro, what that means is that you are acting on 4 legs, okay? Let me draw, okay, let me finish and I'll draw something for us. Level 3 is Project Activate Pro Max. Are you following? Project Activate what? Pro Max. In fact, do we understand that? That's 6 recruits. Project Activate Pro Max is you have done what? 6 recruits. And then the final one is what? Project Activate Mega. That's the final one, Mega. What does that mean? 8 recruits. So it means that you are doing this plan I showed us of 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. If you are doing Project Activate, you're just doing one line of it. 2, bring 2, bring 2, like that. Down, down, down. Do your best to work with everybody down the line. And you're going to have a table where you're writing, you have your genealogy, you have your 90-day game plan genealogy tree, where you're writing, okay, I connected Ahmed and Chioma. Ahmed connected Tunde and Tosin. Chioma connected Bimpe and Sarah. As you are writing it down, no ambiguity. At any point, if they ask you, Project Activate, where are you? I'm on level 6, so look at this. But my level 6, instead of it to be 105, it's already 58. These are the number. I'm trying to do follow-up for this person. I'm trying to do close down for that person. I'm trying to do, at every point, you have who you're working with, what you're doing. So that it's very, very what? Clear. At level 2, Project Activate Pro, that structure I did, you now have 2 of that structure. Are you following? Let me draw it for us. If you're excited, go to the comments and say, I'm excited. Oh, no, don't worry. Don't say it again. Don't say it, please. I want to draw with my pen, and if you're going to start saying you're excited, it will affect what I'm drawing. So don't worry. Keep your excitement until later. Okay? So let me now draw on the board. Don't type, oh, please don't type. Don't type. I want to draw. Okay? So the first one, Project Activate, we already understand that. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. We understand that one already, right? So I want to now explain. I said don't type in the comment section now. When you type, it's affecting me. Don't type. I'm trying to use my board, and as I'm using my board, let me close the comments. Okay, so let me explain the Project Activate Pro. With this one, you are working on 4 recruits. It means that you're going to be working on 4 legs, right? So what that means is there are 2 options. Either you look for your accounts. A part of it, obviously, is for people that have multiple accounts. You cannot have one account and you want to do Project Activate Pro, you stop at Project Activate, right? Now, you look for your DTC somewhere that has 3 accounts together. And what are you going to do? That's the first option. This is you, and you. The 4 people you recruit, you do them like this. 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. Are you following? Once you have done this level, guess what? You have what? You have activated. Are you following? The next thing is to work with this person to do their own 2. This person do their own 2. This person do their own 2. And this person do their own 2. So what does it mean? These 4 people have also been what? Activated as well. Are you following? You go down, work with these other people to do their own 2, like that, like that, like that. And you're also teaching them to work with their downlines. Because you get to a point where you can't do everything by yourself. So you also have to say, look, the way you have been activated, go and help your people to be activated as well. I'll help you with your first level. Then by the 3rd level, they are doing it. Do we understand that? Is that clear? So that's for Activate Pro. So as you are doing this, you can see you have 4 legs that you are working with at this juncture. Let me color it so you can see. You're working with this leg, this other leg. I'm coloring it in yellow. This other leg, this other leg. That's for Activate Pro. Do we understand? If it's just Activate, you're just using 1 account and working with 2 legs too. But because you're doing Activate Pro, this is how you're going to be running it. Do you understand? So what that means is that the income and all that is actually times 2. I'm going to show us as we move. Is this clear? I'm sure it's clear. Is it clear? I'm sure it's clear. If it's clear, just do thumbs up. There's a way you can do thumbs up. I've closed the comment section. I don't want to stop us. But there's a way you can do thumbs up or raise your hand or something if it's clear. Okay? Now, let's go to Project Activate Pro Max. No, before I go to Project Activate Pro Max, someone may say, Ambassador, my accounts are scattered to different places. I don't know how to blah, 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 blah. What are you going to do? If you want to do Activate Pro, very simple. Look for 2 accounts that are matching each other and run this there. Do you understand that? So you may not have 1, 2, 3 accounts like we have explained in one place. Are you following? But you may have 2 different accounts separately somewhere that you want to work with those accounts. Good. One account here, maybe your account 7 and your account 8. Then you now do Project Activate on your account 7, Project Activate on your account 8. Or you may say, okay, I have my account 31 and my account 26. You do Project Activate on your account 26, Project Activate on your account 31. Like that, okay? But you don't do this Project Activate Pro on one account. Do you understand? You don't do it on one account. You must spread it across 4 different legs so that way you can earn the benefits, okay? So that's it for that. So let's go to Activate Pro Max. So I closed the comment section because I didn't want any disturbance while I'm drawing. So let's go to Project Activate Pro Max, okay? Like I said, this is being recorded. I advise you watch it over and over and over and over again, okay? In fact, next week we'll watch it. There'll be a summit where we'll watch it again from the beginning to start. We can understand. No ambiguity, okay? So Project Activate Pro Max, what does it mean? This is where recruiting 6 people yourself. Do we understand that? 6 people. So what are we doing? We are not using 4 legs this time. This time we're using 6 legs, okay? So to do this, I'm going to draw the, assume a 7 account structure. So what are you going to do? Out of this structure, you just bring out 3 accounts that you're going to be working with. So you recruit your 6. How do you place them? The first one, okay, this is you, and you. The first one here, second one here, third one here, fourth one here, fifth one here, and finally the 6th one here. This is Project Activate Pro Max. You can see as you're doing this, you're working with 3 accounts. So this account will be earning, this account will be earning, this account will be earning. 1, 2, 3 accounts are earning, right? So what do? You just use the Project Activate down the line on all these new 6 recruits. You activate all of them. This person should be activated. This person activated. This person activated. This person activated. This person activated. And finally, the last person activated. That's simply how it works. Then you go down the next level. Okay? You go down the next level. That's also the people that have been activated. They will do the same thing. Let them also activate themselves. And then we now follow through. This one is more work because you're actually going to make money from 3 accounts. It's more work. So you have multiple accounts, you can do it. But worst case scenario, do Project Activate. The final one is Project Activate Mega. Okay? Don't worry, at the end of the meeting, I'm going to take questions. That's why I'm rushing so that I'll not be distracted. Okay? Project Activate Mega. What does this mean? This simply means we're going to be running 8 personal recruits. Okay? So this is you. And with this one, 7 account structure. Look for a place that 7 account structure, 4 legs, and you follow through. Okay? So this is you, and you. Then you put your first 2 here. First 2 here. Next 2 here. Next 2 here. Next 2 here. Do we understand that? That is 8 recruits. So maximum, I don't advise anybody to do more than 8, okay? This month, I do not advise anybody to do more than 8, except all these your people are not active. That's a different case, but that will be hard. So that you can focus on them. Minimum of 2, maximum of 8. Don't do more than 8 if you are no longer doing activate, you're doing another thing. Okay, so minimum of 2, maximum of 8. Okay, so if you're doing active project activate mega, what's going to happen? The same thing. You just permeate. You ensure that this is your first level. Everybody does their too. And I'm going to show you exactly how to go about it and what you need to do your own and what they need to do their own as well. Okay, so that's it. The same thing, you go down, just the way I taught the project activate, but this time you're doing it on a larger scale. So this is the maximum. Do we understand that? Let me open up the chat room now. I'm done writing. Okay, the chat room is open now. Do we understand this? It's pretty straightforward. It's very, very straightforward. Do you understand? It's the most straightforward. It's the most straightforward game plan ever. Like there's nothing hard about it. There's no ambiguity. It's very, very straightforward. Very, very easy to understand. A 5-year-old can understand this project activities. Okay, awesome. Good. Okay, so everybody says it's clear. Awesome. Okay, so you just choose at this point. You just choose. Okay, which level do I want to be on? Everyone run at the level that you're comfortable with. Somebody will say, okay, me, I want to just do project activate. Let me permit that down. It's still a lot of money. Someone say, okay, I want to do project activate pro. Someone say, no, me, I want to do project activate pro max. Someone say, I want to do project activate mega. Anyone that is convenient for you, do it. But everybody under the sound of my voice, even if you don't do anything in your life, this 90 days, you must do at least level 1 activate. Okay, awesome. So let me further break it down just with pictures, just so that we can understand more. Okay, so the first level, you are activator. What does it mean? Simply connect a minimum of 2 people in a week, and you have been, and this one you are doing it every week. So that's why it's a 90-day game plan. Anyway, let me not jump ahead on myself. Okay, simply connect a minimum of 2 people in a week to be activated. What happens? Become an active activator. How do you do that? By working with the 2 people you have connected to also activate by connecting their own minimum of 2. Do we understand? Now, what I advise you to do is that the 8 recruits, 6 recruits, 4 recruits, it's you personally. But as people join the team and you're working with them, just work with them to do their own 2. Do you understand what I mean? Except somebody says, oh, they are a high flyer, they are this, they are that, no wahala. But if somebody just joins, just be simple with them, work with them to do their own 2, get their people to do 2, like that. Don't make it complex for them. I'm explaining this like this because we have been in the business for a while, so you can do activate pro, activate pro max, activate mega, that's none of that. But when new people come, just simply put them through that normal process of project activate to level 1. Okay, awesome. So let's continue. The next one is active activator maintain. What does it mean? It means that the next level has multiplied. You don't stop at 1 level or just 2 levels. No, that's not the plan. The plan is you keep on going, as far down as you can. And thank God we have genealogy in this business where we can check. Do we understand that? And at the end of the whole challenge, on the awards day, we're going to be awarding in our mega retreat in Abuja, we're going to be awarding those who did it to the best of their ability. Are we following? Those who went deep down. You know, they went first level, second level, third level, fourth level, fifth level, sixth level to the 12th level. Are we following? Okay, so let's continue. You teach your 2 to stay active by working with their own 2 to activate. Everybody, the only thing on our mind now is what? Project activate. Have you been activated? Have you been activated? Have you activated? Meaning, have you gotten your own 2? Someone has gotten 2 this first week. By the following week, if their 2 have not gotten 2, they are not active anymore. They must ensure that their 2 get their own 2. Then they can ask, okay, I'm actually active. Are we following this? Okay, awesome. So that is it. So this is just another pictorial, whatever, to explain what I've been saying, just so that it sinks into our head and all that. In the course of the in the course of the cell meetings we're going to be doing this week, next week, and throughout the 12-week program, we're still going to be explaining this activator, breaking it down, and all of that. Okay. So first week, you already know what to do. Activate. Make sure you have your own tool. Very simple process. Ensure that you have your own tool. By your second week, ensure that your own 2 people have gotten their own two people into the business. By week 3, you ensure that those new 4 people in your team have gotten their own two. It's it's a simple process. It's a simple process. I'm going to talk about the number of hours you're going to spend this 90-day game plan. I'm going to talk about everything you need to do. So let me just run through this. Okay, let me just run through this now. Everybody screenshot this particular page and just have it somewhere you can see every time. Screenshot this 4th level. You know, we're going 12 levels deep because it's a 12-week program. Okay. Are we done? Anyway, I'll also turn off the slide. Okay. Now, how do I become an active activator and an influencer simultaneously? This is when you can only be an influencer when you know you are doing, okay, you're done, fantastic. When you know you're doing multiple accounts and you are now doing activator, activatee, your people are going down, but this works for you when you are doing from activator pro and upwards. When you're doing activator pro and upwards, what do I mean by that? With your one account, if you're working on just one account and you're doing just project activate, what's going to happen to you? The projected goal at the end of the month is 28.6 million at the end of the 12-week, 3-month period, right? 10% is 2.8 million, 20% 5.4, 50% 14 million, like that. But if you are doing project activate pro, what will happen is that your account 1 will do 57.2 million. That's the projection. Account 2, 28.6. Account 3, 28.6. Do we understand that this is for those who are doing activated project activate pro? Are we following? For those who are doing project activate pro, because your account 2 is doing project activate, your account 3 is doing project activate, and then your account 1 is doing project activate pro. Do we understand that? It doesn't even have to be your main account 1. It can be a 3 account somewhere, but this is the structure. The top account will do 57 million. The second account on the left-hand side will do 28.6 million. The next account on the right will do 28.6 million. Then, because you're doing project activity, this one you recruited 4 people into the business. Do we understand? If you understand, go to the comments and say, I understand. Okay? Because I've explained the income for project activate. I want to now explain income for project activate pro max, like that. Okay? Perfect. I've already explained. Okay? So now, 12-week summary for someone that just does project activate. I've explained this already, okay? 28.6 million is the 100% success rate, 50% 14.3, 20% 5.7, 10% 2.8, and all of that, okay? Now, for somebody doing project activate pro, that means you're recruiting 4 people. What's going to happen to you over the next 12 weeks? 114 million. Now, Ambassador, how do you arrive at 146 million? 114 million, very simple. I added the 57.6 I showed you for account 1, the 28.6 for account 2, and the other 28 for account 3. That's how we arrived at what? 114. So that's the projection. At 50% success rate during project activate pro, that's 57 million, 57.3. At 20% success rate, that's 22.9. And finally, at 10% success rate, 11.4. At 10% success rate. We have the 12-week plan for, I hope that somebody is screenshotting all these things. Though. Let me just go back. So as I'm showing you, just be screenshotting as much as, like I said, you're still going to get the slide, but as much as you can, feel free to just what? Screenshot, okay? Good. Now, Project Activate Pro Max, this is when you recruit 6, okay? Project Activate Pro Max, this way, if you say, okay, no, I want to go ahead and recruit 6, because what if some of my people are not active and all that? I want to make sure I personally recruit 6. If you are doing this, 12 weeks projection plan is what? 343 million at 100%. That's why I think it was Albert Einstein that discovered is it duplication? Leverage, the law of leverage or something like that. Compound effect, yes. Compound effects. That is one of the wonders of the world. This is compound effects. Compound interest. Okay, the law of compound interest. This is what is happening. Okay, so now at 50% rate, 171 million, at 20% success rate, 68 million, and finally at 10% success rate, 34 million. That's at Project Activate Pro Max. The final one is Project Activate Mega. That's the final one, final level. Okay, at 12 weeks, total earnings success rate, that's 917 million. At 50%, 458 million. At 20% success rate, 183 million. And finally, at 10% success rate, 91 million. 0.7. Now, let me make something clear so that we don't get confused. I'd rather somebody runs Project Activate clean and clear with all their hard work, and they do it properly and they help their people, than for somebody to say, no, I want to do Project Activate Mega. It's the mega I want to do. After all, I have Techno Megaverse. I want to do Project Activate Mega. And then you have 8 people and you cannot work with them. Do you understand that? It's better that you do Project Activate, JJ. Because if you do this, you are seeing this figure for Mega and you are saying, oh boy, wow, this is what I want. If you don't work with the 8 people to be activated, activator, down, 12 weeks down the line, you will not get this. So I'd rather you don't bite more than what you can chew. If you feel what you can do is Pro Max, do Pro Max. If what you can do is just Pro, let me just connect 4. And I will have more respect for somebody who does Pro, JJ. You do Pro, you have 4 connected, and you are working with them with your last breath, 12 weeks, making sure that they duplicate. Then you want to go and personally recruit. This 90-day game plan is not for just personal recruiting. It's for duplication. Are you following? It's for what? Duplication. That's what this period is about. If you understand what I said, go to comments and say, I understand. So now, how do you sell this to prospects? This should even be a part 2, but we will finish it today. How do you sell this to prospects? Because a new prospect can join the business and also say, I want to join you people in your Project Activate. Are you following? How do you sell it to prospects? You let them know they pay for 1 account, 1 profit center. Guess what? You show them the success rate. If they connect their own to who connect them, everybody should have that table on their phone. That picture on their phone of 2 connecting to, everybody should have that table on their phone. Are you following? And luckily for us, we have a binary system, so it works perfectly for us. Okay, so we profit to let the prospect know we profit 1 profit center. This is what is feasible for you. Come join the business right now. Join me right now. I'm doing Project Activate. If you register under me right now, under this Project Activate, this is the plan I want to work with for you. This is the plan I want to put you through. I want to work with you this next 12 weeks so that you're able to connect to who will now connect to. And this is what you show them the table. You show them the vision. And going forward, any presentation that we are doing, we are showing this next 12 weeks, we are showing Project what? Activate. This next 12 weeks, the next 90 days. Every presentation we are doing, we are showing so that they know that we have something we're running towards. Are you following? Good. Next thing, you say, okay, to make more money. Now, a prospect may say, are you sure the company can pay somebody up to 28 million naira? You let them know Alliance Emotion Global is a multi-billion-dollar company in the world. 28 million is just about $40,000 to them. Do you understand? 28 million is about $40,000 to them. So it's something that is very, very possible. So you make your prospect, and I'm also showing you as teammates to understand. Because somebody may say, now wow, all this money, can you show Alliance can pay? Yes. Remember that they are not paying you because they like your face, or because they like your behavior, or they like your whatever. They are paying you because you did the activities and you got people to join the team. This 28 million is coming because there are 8,000 people that joined. Are you following? So it's not because they like you. And even if 800 people join you, don't money. So don't think that. Don't worry about can it be paid. Yes. And let me shock you. In 3 months, there are people that are still going to do more than this. La buena vida people. Yes. So we're not showing you something new. Okay. Now you saw the prospect to do more, to go to the next level, because not everybody out of the 2 may do something. What if some people don't do what? Blah 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 blah. What are you going to do? You show them this. 3 profit centers. Pay 149,970. The 12 weeks projection shares that you can earn up to 114 million naira with the success rate of 100%. But Mr. Prospect, at 50% success rate, you can do 57 million. At 20%, 22. At 10%, 11.4. So what are you doing? You are showing them the plan. Are you following? And at this rate, what are they doing? They are doing Pro, Project Activate Pro. Someone that does 3 accounts. Someone that says, okay, I'm more ambitious. I want to do more. I want to make more money. I want to have the maximum account. What am I going to do? 7 profit centers. And that is what our technovers, 259,990. Now, at this point, I wrote plus 60K. Why did I write plus 60K? Because the assumption is that when the prospect joins, even if the prospect joins with 259,990, their PPS needs to shoot out. You wouldn't want somebody to do technovers and then they connect whatever, and then the account is just showing just 1. PPS has not shut out. And imagine if all their people are coming with 49, 49, 49, 49, 49, 90. So what are you going to do? You tell the prospect, look, on a normal day, 3 accounts, which is 3 profit centers, is 149,970, which is 49,000 times 3. You guys listen attentively. Now is not the time to be distracted. I'm about to say something very important. 3 accounts is 49,990 times 3. But guess what? 7 accounts, if you do it by that calculation, 7 accounts should actually be 349,990. Sorry, 349,300. That's how much 7 accounts should be. If you do 49,990 times 3, it should actually be 349. Many of you here, you bought your 7 accounts at 349,300. Is that not so? Yes. Are you following? Many of us, when we were upgrading our accounts, is at 49,990, we upgraded it now. But tell them now, there is a promo that says you can get it at 259. But in order for you to maximize and make sure that you have additional bonus and all of that, pay an extra 60,000 naira. So that way it's 319,000. Someone is ambassador, what is the extra 60K for? It will pay to the alliance account. The extra 60K is when they have people that join them and the people pay 49,990. You know that Technovas needs 3.0 for the Technovas to shoot out, Abi? So that's 60K. Somebody pays 49,990. You add it to that 60K. 2 people pay 49,990, 49,990. What happens to you? You take that 60K, 30K. So that the person will now register with 79,990. And then the person's, your new teammates' PPS will shoot out. Is this clear? Do we understand it? I'm going to explain again. We want that as somebody is doing this project activates and they join with Technovas or Megaverse or whatever, let their PPS quickly shoot out. Do we understand that? Let their PPS what? Shoot out. And for their PPS shoot out, we don't have to start explaining to them that there's something called PPS. No. Just let them know. Normally, 7 profit centers should be 349,300. Because if you multiply 49,990 times 3, it should give you 349,000. Very simple. But for this challenge, you're gonna make them an extra 60K to the Technovas. Why? So that their PPS can shoot out. So that if the people under them come with 49,990, you add 30K with the one person, add 30K to the other person, so that there's now 79,990 under them. So that as soon as you put the 2 people and they start doing the project activate, bam, their PPS are shut out. And guess what? They are going to get direct bonus of what? 20K each. So this extra 60K they are paying is as if they just paid maybe 20,000 naira. Is this clear? Because this is actually really going to help a lot of you with your people shooting out their what? PPS. Okay? Do we understand this? Yes, this is very powerful. And this can also help you guys as well with teammates that are coming in, okay? So you share with them 12 week success rate, 343 million, 100%. 50% success rate, 171 million. 20% success rate, 68 million. 10% success rate, 34 million. And that is when you're running the business with them, pushing them, teaching them what to do. Their PPS obviously has already shut out. So as people are joining under them, whether it's 2 or 4 or 6 or 8, their whole PPS is out so that they can be maximizing and they can be making money from those multiple accounts. They can be making money from all their PPS. Because if somebody does 6 and they have turnovers and the PPS has not shut out, it's as if they just did 2. It doesn't make any sense. So that's why we came up with this. Okay, awesome. Final one, somebody says, okay, we want to do project activate mega. What are they going to do? They do the profit, 15 profit centers, that's GGVAS, 499,990 plus 30K. Ambassador, why is this one 30K? Because what do they call it? GGVAS and Megavas needs just one 3.0 under it for the PPS to shoot out. So you let them know 15 profit centers on normal, they should be 750,000 naira, right? 15 times 49,990. But there's a promo ongoing where you do 499,990 plus an extra 30K and you have gotten 15 profit centers. What does that mean? If somebody, the first person registers under them with one access pack of 49,990, the moment you just take from the 30K and the person will pay to the company's account. So it's not anything ambiguous. That 30K will be added to the 49,990. So the person now has a 79,990 prospect and their PPS will shoot out, bam, immediately. Do we understand? You share with them 12 weeks success rate of 100%, 970 million, 50% success rate, 458 million, 20% success rate, 283. People that are leaving cell meeting, where are you going to? I don't understand. We've dropped from 900 for something to 800 and something. Where are you people going to? I hope you don't. This is the worst time to leave this because I'm about to share with you exactly what you need to do. This one is just the basics of how to achieve it. I want to now share with you what you need to do. So if you are leaving now, you are wrong. At 10%, like I said, 91.7 million. So this is what we need to do to sell it. So what are the things you're going to do? Number one, tell your family to give you support these 90 days. You are here, you are a family man. You are here, you're a mother. You are here, you have your brothers, your sisters, you have your parents. Let them know I'm about to embark on a program that can change our life for good. This is the program I'm about to embark on. Please, this next 90 days, I need your full support. This next 90 days, I may not be available the way I will normally be available. I may not be able to do all the school runs I used to do. I may not be able to come for visiting all the visiting day. I may not be able to be available. Give me this 90 days. Let your people know. Because you don't want distraction. Use the 555 worksheet to also track it. Remember I said at the beginning, you're also going to have your genealogy, screenshot your genealogy, number of people you have on the left and on the right. Screenshot your genealogy. Also screenshot your DTC, the beginning part of your DTC that shows account information, that shows left and right points, that shows the matching bonuses, direct bonuses, and all of that. So those are 2 things you're screenshotting. So you can also be tracking it. Also, as people are joining the business, have a 555 worksheet, have your 222 worksheet. See, now is the time where you on your own, you go and create worksheet and print for yourself. I'm going to make some available by the next cell meeting and all, so we can also be populating the sheets. But you don't wait. I saw one of our people, I think Damien also, I saw he created something for his team already, a booklet. As in, think out of the box. Don't wait. Start doing your own things. Why am I saying 555 worksheet? Because the goal is, one of the long-term goals, I want that everybody that does this challenge, eventually you become a wealth connector and you grow to become a soaring wealth connector. So you have 5 legs that are constantly growing, doing what they need to do. You're working with them and all of that. Now, you already have legs that are active already. This is a fresh new set of people. Do you understand that? So even if you are doing Project Activate, you have downlines that are also doing Project Activate. So this 555 worksheet is also very, very important as well. I've already said screenshot your GDC and your genealogy. Now, how are you going to do it? If you're full-time and you're doing this 90-day game plan, the rule is 16 hours per day. Now, it's not me that created it. This is Eric Worry, Matt Morris, all the network marketing experts. If you're doing a 90-day, because this is 90 days where you are giving your all. You are giving your all. If you've not done anything like this before, you are giving your all. And like I said, the cell meetings we're going to be doing going forward. We'll be talking about everything is 90-day game plan for the next 12 weeks. 16 hours, you are giving your everything. if you're full-time. If you're part-time, then at least 8 hours. At least 8 hours. So you can make up with the time that you're doing all these activities. There's no way you are doing invitations, follow-ups, making friends, prospecting, presenting. You are doing all these things for 16 hours a day, 8 hours a day, and you know hit this target. It's not possible, except you are playing, except you don't do it. You will reduce your distractions. Are you following? You will drastically reduce your number, the number of distractions that you have. You're going to cut it down to the barest minimum. Don't miss cell meetings. Don't miss physical trainings. Something has to go. If you're the kind of person that every night you must go to beer parlor, every night you must go and hang out, every night you must do this, you must be on Instagram every night, find, say yourself, this 90-day game plan, there are some things that I'm going to reduce. This 90-day game plan, there are some things that I'm going to cut off, I'm going to reduce it, because I'm going to be full throttle, I'm going to give my all. If you actually check, you have not given your all in this business. And I can say that categorically. You have not given your all. If you have given your all yet, you will know. Don't miss cell meetings. Now is not a time to miss, and get your people to attend cell meetings. Imagine yesterday's cell meeting were about 600, I don't know, we're about 700 at the highest. And today we got to 900 and something, almost 1,000. And I was happy. Why? Because you guys did what we said you should do. We have the capacity of doing well over 1,000. That's the truth. We had the capacity of doing well over 1,000. That's the truth. Because some of you just made calls, and many of you did not make calls. But of you who are serious, you actually activated your people, started calling them, come and attend this cell meeting. It's very important. And they came, and you saw our numbers. Are you following? So I'm very happy about that. The next one, have an accountability partner. Have somebody who is what? Holding you accountable. Have somebody who is holding you accountable. It can be your leader, it can be your friend, it can be your crossline in the business. Someone that is holding you accountable. You guys are holding yourselves accountable. Send your leader what you need. What I told you guys to do, assignment I told you to do last week. Send it to your leader. You cannot say, I have a goal. You have a goal. Nobody knows your goal. Then you will not hit that goal because nobody will hold you accountable. This is the rank I want to hit. This is what income I want to earn. Send it to so somebody can be checking. But you said that you want to earn income of 15 million naira. Or that this is week 5. You've only earned 800K. What is happening? Are you following? Now, every week during the breakaway cell meeting, activities should be properly analyzed. Breakaway cell meeting this next 12 weeks is not time for video playing, except I give a video that we should play. And it should be a short video, maybe 10 minutes, 9 minutes, 15 minutes, 20. No, we'll not even do 20 minutes. Friday breakaway is for what? Analyzing. Analyzing. What have we done so far? Chukudi, what have you done? Tomiwa, what have you done? Abdul, what have you done? Tefa, what have, as in everybody, Friday will be for analysis. So don't miss any cell meeting this 12 weeks. Please, this 90-day game plan. We're going to be analyzing what have we done so far? Who have we spoken to? What are the challenges? Can we do something? As in everything will be analyzed. So these are some things we need to do. Okay. And then on Mondays, we're going to do our best to activate, to recognize as many activators as possible. Either we do it on Monday or we do it on Tuesday. Are you following? As many activators as possible. We're going to be recognizing them. Oh, so person has activated as in list. Those who have been able to do second level success, has done second level, has done third level, has done, it will be so it's clear. Are you following? So that it is very, very clear. Nobody is hiding under anybody. This is a clean slate. Everybody, even the leaders are running the challenge. So there's no this person happening. Everybody's running the challenge together. Are you following? Fantastic. So how are we going to generate leads? What are some things we need to do to generate leads? Someone say, how do I maximize and win this project? Though? How do I generate leads? You see, if your phone alone is not enough, this 90-day game plan. I already told you to write your contact. Like I said, only few people from my own leaders, only about 10 of them sent me their goals and all of that. I'm sure after this meeting, the rest of them will send it. Maybe they forgot, right? And only after that 10, not everybody sent me their contact list. I think it was just Simjan that sent me her own contact list and all of that. Okay. Now, What are you going to do? Lead generation. The contacts on your phone right now are not enough. You're going to use the contacts on your phone, work with them and all that, but also we're going to do more. So what happens to you? Home or office launches. This is for you, for your downlines as well. So everybody, you can please feel free to screenshot this, okay? If I let me even go back to the previous one, screenshot this to do first of all before I move to the next to do. If you're done screenshotting, let me know you're done screenshotting. Are we done? Fantastic. We're done screenshotting, Abi. Perfect, perfect. So let's move to the next one. So screenshot this one as well. Lead generation. Home or office launches must be done. Third-party recommendation calls must be done. Questionnaires must be done. Either you are doing physical questionnaires, you are doing online questionnaires, but you must have cold market must enter this matter. Radio jingles, you can also do radio jingles. If you don't have money to pay for radio jingle, videos on social media. Are you following? I'm going to do an activate video very soon for us before the end of the week where I wear an activate t-shirt. I'm going to talk about the activate project and all that. You can also share it as well. Okay. Also, all those my old videos that we have, go and bring them out. Start bringing them out. Start bringing them out and begin to use them. Are you following? Use. Do you remember that video? There's one video I did about, I'll give you guys to play in tomorrow's meeting, where we were showing the different cars. That's an old video, 2020. You can still use it this year. People have not forgotten. My school called me to be part of an interview they were doing for some alma mater people. And I was telling them about old white cars. They said, oh, I think they saw a video. I now play the video. Some of them have not seen the video. I played the video of that white car. They say, are you the one that did it? Hey, they've not seen it. Or someone said, oh, they saw it on 2 they had not paid. So they not. So many people have not seen that video. Please go and use it. Do we understand that? Okay. Awesome. Now, also, think out of the box. Number 5. Think out of the box. We will give you ideas. You to come up with your own idea. Come up with your own idea on what to do. You can say, okay, Friday, I want to do something with my neighbors. I want to do maybe barbecue night. I want to do games night. I want to do party. I want to do something. If your birthday is this period, we must maximize that birthday. You do the birthday on Zoom. You do the birthday physically. On Zoom, you are doing a birthday launch, games. You do games or whatever you guys do, gisting and all on Zoom, and also presentation. Physical birthday celebration with presentation. You say, I'm going to be celebrating my birthday and also launching my business. You do the two. Any activity that is happening this period, you put 90-day game plan must be inside. Think out of the box, guys. Think out of the box. Making friends daily. Now is not a time for you to be a snob. At least 2 to 5 friends you should make daily. It's not a time for you to be snobbing people. Somebody is greeting you. Yes, yes. Good morning. What's good about the money? No, not in this 90-day game plan. No. Are you following? Not in this 90-day game plan. Everybody must be activated. Okay? The next one, I'm going to read these quotes for us because this will this activate project be 100% easy? No. It will not be 100% easy. No. It's going to take some effort. It's going to take some work. Especially when you're working with your teammates. You're working with them, pushing them, making calls for them, doing home runs for them, presentation for them. You are doing 3-way calls. This period, your phone should be hot. Your phone should be hot. You have your earpiece. Your ear should be paining you. You should be making calls back to back to back. Your ear should be paining you. And this 90-day game plan is going to involve some money. Yes. Because you're going to be going up and down doing presentations. You're going to need data. You're going to make phone calls. Yes. So money is going to be spent because it's a business. Let me just say it now. Money is going to be spent. Okay? In the course of this 90-day game plan, like I said, every week, obviously for the next 12 weeks, I'm going to be doing sell meeting at least once or twice a week, minimum of once. It may be twice, it may be 5 because I'm serious with us. This as I want us to move. I'm going to be sharing with us some things. There's an experiment me and somebody are doing on a way to generate funds through the business that can also support the business as well. So still me and her still doing the experiments. when the food is done, I'll present it to us. Now, this quote says, the brick walls are there for a reason. The brick walls are not there to keep us out. The brick walls are there to give us a chance to show how badly we want something. The brick walls are there to stop people who don't want it bad enough. They are there to stop other people, but not you. You're not going to be stopped. You must decide that a brick wall stands for an obstacle. Any obstacle you face as you are running this challenge, either you're going to go above the obstacle, you're going to go beneath the obstacle, you're going to go beside the obstacle, or you're going to break through the obstacle, but you are going to pass. You're not going to stay. You're going to move forward. That this challenge, by the time we're coming back 6th of December and we are doing a full analysis of the 12 weeks, the money you have not made your whole life in this business, you make it these 12 weeks. As in the income that you started, that's why I say screenshot your DTC. Miracles are going to happen. What you've not made throughout your whole life in the business, right? These 12 weeks, you're going to do this. Because you're going to give your 110%. 99% will not work in this 90-day game plan. 100% will work. Are you following? Now, one of the things that this is going to help us do is it's going to also help us to have residual income. Residual income. You see, if you understand residual income, you would go through a brick wall to get it. I have so many other things I want to share, but I think I'm gonna just end it here today. I have other things I want to share, but just looking at the time, I'm going to just end it here today. I wanted to share, I'll share the rest maybe next week. But let me just share one final thing. Let me share one final thing before I call it a day. So remember this first 1 week, everybody's working towards being activated. That's our first goal, okay? Now, during this activate period, this project activates, because of the number of matching bonuses you're going to get, because of the number of matching bonuses you're going to get and all that. You remember that Alliance says for you to claim gadgets, anytime you want to claim gadgets or anything, for you to claim it, you must first have a minimum of 120 gift checks first in your GTC. You cannot have 10 gift checks, 20 gift checks, say you want to come and claim something. Even though claiming the laptop, the Lenovo laptop is just 45 gift checks. But Alliance says before you can claim anything, first have 120. Let them reward those who have worked hard. So one of the goals of this challenge is so that you can get gift checks. So as you are matching bonus, also gift checks. 1, 2, 3, 10, 20, 30, 40. And the goal is minimum of 120 gift checks. That's part of the goal of this plan. Are you following? That you get 120 gift checks. Do you understand that? That you get at least 120 gift checks. If you look at the flyer on the left-hand side, it shows what you can do to get to qualify a gadget. And it says you must have a minimum of what? 120 gift checks. Do we understand? Is this clear? Is this clear? Fantastic. Now, if you are running the project Activate, you are doing what you're running project Activate, you're working hard at 50% success rate. 50% success of the first one, that's project Activate. You should get up to about 150 gift checks. At 50% success rate, you should get 150 gift checks. At 50% success rate. I've done the calculation. So that's also what's on our mind. Now, also, to make this plan sweeter for us, remember that Alliance is still doing Get 3 promo. They are currently in the process of what? Get 3 promo. It started 12th of August. It's ending 11th of September. Okay? Today is what? 6th of September. So our goal is, if you have gotten somebody to join the business and all that, if you've gotten 3 people personally, and they did a 3.0, if they did Neovas, 3 people with Neovas, apart from the 30K direct bonus, you're also going to get extra 20K. If you have 3 people with Technovas, apart from the 50K you're going to get from Eden for direct bonus, you're also going to get extra 50K from the company. If you have 3 people that started with Digiverse, apart from the 100K you're going to gain, you're also going to get an additional 120K from the company bonus. And if you have 3 people that did Metaverse, apart from the 150K you're going to get an additional what? 300K bonus from the company. So please take advantage. Get 3 promo is the easiest. I know some of you have forgotten about it. It is here because the next one maybe get 5 or get 4. So in this 12 weeks period, you can qualify for get 3 promo, get 4 promo, whatever promo, just ensure that you are qualified for it. And remember that we said, because between now and next week, Monday, we want to do, everybody should get their first set of people recruited. Either you're recruiting 2, you're recruiting 4, you're recruiting 6, you're recruiting 8. But even if you don't do anything, at least 2. So that we can now start doing the multiplication like that. Okay? Meaning that if you do 3 with multiple accounts, you do 3 with Neoverse, Technoverse, or whatever, guess what? You are doing more. Now, we don't really promote Neoverse. Why? Because it doesn't make sense to do Neoverse when we have the Ed 2.0, 49. You will actually earn more, generally, if you have the 49,000 Naira package, and you don't have to worry about PPS shooting out. But Ambassador, what if I tell them to pay 120K and an additional 60K and all that? It is now more than the 149,969, so it doesn't make any sense. Do you understand? So we don't really, because of that, we don't really promote Neoverse like that too much. We have the 149.90 package, 3 accounts. The person's already at automatic account, so there's no need for PPS stuff. It's easier for everybody. It will match you 3 times. Direct bonus is just 5K instead of Neoverse of 30K. But guess what? It will match you 3 times. You put that 3 on the leg that pays you multiple times, you gain more than if you had done Neoverse. Okay? Then from there we can now do Technoverse, Digiverse, and all that. Okay. So guys, that is it for now. I hope that we understand. I hope that we've learned a lot. I'm very excited. Like I said, I'm going to do a video, but not be only me. Leaders, do your own videos. Sit down in your office. Everybody has fine office. Sit down in your office. Do a video about the Project Activate for yourself and your team. Not be only me. Let not be that it's only my face they are seeing. I've spoiled you people. I've spoiled people too much. Leaders, do, if you have made money in the business, do a video. Wear a t-shirt. Project Activate. When I do my own, I'll show you guys. Project Activate. Guys, guess what's happening? We're going to do we're launching a project called Project Activate, where those who get started can actually make 28 million. What do you need to do? Get started and work with your people. To get more information, get back to whoever sent you this video, send me a private message. We'll show you what to do. We'll explain the business to you. It's very simple. Anybody can do it. So don't wait for my video. Do your own videos. Okay? Awesome. Okay. I'm going to call it a day here. I'm going to just call it a day here. Let me just run through. What is worth doing well. Okay. Quickly, what are some of the automatic benefits of doing the 90-day game plan? I'll still explain this further, but I'll just break it down. Income. Bad as bad. The worst, the person who doesn't make money from this thing, 2.8 million. Project Activate at 10%, 2.8 million. Project Activate Mega at 10%, 90 million naira. Can you imagine? Worst case, you hit a rank, 2 Club. Even if you don't make any money, at least the first month, Amazon Ambassador for 500. Automatically Wealth Connector, automatically Senior Connector, automatically Wealth Connector. Wealth Connector, automatic. The 120 Gifted Alliance is asking for you to claim card. Automatically, you've gotten it. You qualify for get 3, get 4 promo. You build a large team. You identify your eagles and your diamonds. Next sell meeting, super sell meeting, I'm going to talk about this, identifying eagles and diamonds. You are setting up for 2023 retreats and attendees, and then your business for 2023. The goal is that these people that join the team, by the time, remember our goal is to put at least between 5,000 to 7,000 people in the hall at our own Wealth Creators Retreat in January. See, start preparing for that January retreat. I've been saying it now for the past 2 months. Start preparing because, hey, God, I don't want to talk too much. So you are preparing your attendees so that you have people that have joined, they did 90-day game plan, they joined you, they are active, they are excited, they are making money, they're happy. January comes, they attend retreats, they are not going anywhere. They emerge, they begin to grow, they understand the business. And then also, you have set up your 2023. Ambassador, we are just in September. Why are you talking about 2023? Because that is how wealthy people think. You think Dangote is thinking about 2022? He has left 2022 for you people. He's in 2025. 24. This 90 days country, out of the world, out of planet Earth. That's how wealthy people think. So we're already setting up because 2023 election year, money needs to be made. Are you following? I already said a lot of things yesterday. Go and listen to yesterday's tape again. I don't want to repeat myself. Do we understand that? So it's going to be amazing, 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 amazing. Okay? So I'm excited. Like I said, by next week, Monday cell meeting, I'm going to be able to tell us when we're going to have our retreats next year. What weekend in January? I said, yeah, we're going to do the retreat because it's going to be like a Friday, Saturday thing so that you can start preparing ahead of time and all of that. Okay? So that's it for now. I'm going to be calling it a day at this point. I'll call it a day at this point. But I wanted to ask us, are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? So I declare this 90-day game plan officially open. Are we ready? I can't see your comments. So are we ready? Are we ready? If you're ready, go to the comments and say I'm ready. Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we excited? Are we excited about this? Awesome, 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 awesome. We're ready, we're ready, we're ready, we're ready to move to the next level. We're ready to launch out. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay? Okay, guys. All right, so enjoy the rest of your day. I'll make this recording available. Please go through it again. If there's any part that you're not clear with, if there's something I said that maybe, Ambassador, I didn't really understand that part, go and listen to it again and again. Internalize it. Let this video be your personal development. This video and last week's and yesterday's video, be using it for personal, be listening to it over and 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 over again. Okay, everybody has to be independent. I'm going to talk more as we move on. You know, everybody has to be independent. You must be doing 3 week course. You must be doing your presentation. Okay, the book of the month. We're continuing the formal book because most people did not finish the book of the month for last month. Think and Grow Rich. Most people did not finish Think and Grow Rich, right? Most people didn't finish Think and Grow Rich last month. So we're going to wrap it up this month as well. So we're still going to continue this month. At the end of we're going to do a proper book review at the end of the month, okay? So most people read half, most people did not finish it. You know, the other book, Millionaire Mind, Tricks of the Millionaire Mind, was very small. It was a very tiny book. So people were able to finish it. But this one is a bit big. So remember I said we're going to do it for 2 months. So we're still continuing Think and Grow Rich. Ambassador, I finished it, read it again. Ambassador, I've already finished reading it, so read it again. Okay? Read it again. Okay? Awesome. Okay, guys. That's it for now.